All right, let's talk about this idea that Christians who walk away from the Lord can lose their salvation. First, no one under any circumstances who is saved can lose their salvation. That is a lie, and it is a message that is only being presented by deceivers or the deceived themselves. It is not walking away from the Lord just because you stop going to church. It's not walking away from the Lord just because you have doubts. And it's not walking away from the Lord because you haven't prayed for 12 months. And I'm not suggesting that we do these things. But if you were to scroll from Genesis all the way through Revelation, here are a few words you're not going to find anywhere in the scriptures. And those words are walk away from the Lord. Yep, that makes for a really great, scary Sunday morning sermon that takes your affections and your thoughts off of Jesus. And sure, it will cause you to doubt and maybe freak out thinking maybe you really are not saved. But the reality is it lacks any biblical truth. The closest we get to this is we see people who have heard the gospel, they've tasted the gospel, the good news, but they never actually received it. Meaning it sounded really good to them. That was the Jewish people that we read about in the letter in the Hebrews letter. But it sounded good, but they really never believed the message that they heard. They fell away from grace because they never accepted it. And here's the news flash. Even if believers should choose to avoid going to church, reading their Bible, or lifting their prayers up to God, etc., it is impossible for you to walk away from the Lord. You simply can't do it. Why? Because the Spirit of Christ lives in you, always inside of you. He swore he will never, ever leave you. So, what am I saying? I'm saying if you're going to avoid reading the Bible, and you're going to go to church, you're going to avoid going to church, or you're not going to pray for a period of time, you're going to have to do it with Christ right there living inside of you. You literally cannot walk away from him because he's not going anywhere. Christ will let you choose to make bad decisions. You have your free will, but he's not going to leave you. He's not going to walk away, and he's not going to let you do it. No matter where you go, again, what am I saying? He's going to be there with you. He's going to be training you. He's going to be discipling you. He's going to be building you up. And if it takes him your entire life, he's going to remain right there and will always be fully invested in you. So if you enjoyed this video today, please be sure to like, share, and comment below. And God bless you all.